Oliver Ames Sports are sponsored by Bank of Easton, the Easton Lions Club, Doug King Builders Incorporated. ECAT would like to thank all the sponsors for the help of the production of OA Sports.
Good afternoon and welcome to Oliver Ames High School in Nixon Gym. We have the consolation game for the Valentine P. Moscato Classic between Oliver Ames and Cardinal Spellman. Cardinal Spellman enters the game at 1-3. Oliver Ames enters the game at 0-4. Starting for the Tigers is number 4, Zaire Maddox, number 1, Jacob Locke, number 5, Zach Ivanovsky, number 11, Jake Willard, number 13, Ben Newton. Starting for Spellman is number 2, Javon DePina, number 4, DeAnthony D'Amato, number 10, Matt O'Donnell, number 23, Joey Eben, and number 33, Ben Clark. First shot of the game goes for the Tigers, as Ben Newton misses a 3. Nice easy layup for number 23, Joey Eben. Cardinal Spellman a man-to-man with the Tigers. Ivanovsky on a pump fake and call for a travel. Quick substitution for the Tigers. Maddox out of the game. In goes, let's see, that is Ian Kelly, number 21. Tigers come up with man-to-man defense, drive and kick. Spin the ball, number 23, that is Evan, let's go with 3. Willard with the rebound, drive and dish to Kelly. Kelly up fake, swings it to back up to Ivanovsky, Lock on the wing now. Kelly comes up for a screen. Willard on the drive, miss, Kelly on the offensive rebound. Bounce pass to Willard. Another turnover for the Tigers. Out the break goes, that is DePina for 2 on a fast break. DePina picking up Locke full court. Stepping up to an early 4-0 lead. The Tigers are without big man Jefferson Smock tonight. Another turnover on a traveling violation on Kelly. Smock was injured last night. He's out of today's game. Matchup-wise, height-wise, I think we should do all right. I think athletically, we should be all right as well. Evenly matched. DePina dribble handoff to D'Amato. DePina for 3, back rims it. Kelly with a rebound, kicks it up to Ivanovsky, who's up the right side. Dribble drive, and they're going to call a foul on the floor on, I believe, Eben. Yep. That was the team's first foul. Inbound to Ivanovsky, up top to Kelly. Kelly across to Newton. Newton back up top to Locke. Back on the wing to Jay will call for a screen, doesn't use it. Dribble drive, dish kicked out to Willard, who back rims it. Long rebound goes to Newton. Kelly couldn't handle the pass. They got a mismatch here. Locke is covering. Nice block by Kelly. Locke ended up covering Eben on a height mismatch. Defensively, Kelly came across and came up with the block out of bounds. It'll be Spellman ball. DePina with it on the wing. Little shimmy shake with missed the layup. I missed a jump shot. Oh. If they had replaying that one, that'd be a turnover on Ivanovsky. I don't believe he tipped that, but always got to capitalize here. Kelly, ooh. Lob pass over to Newton. Newton goes up the side. Skip pass, Ivanovsky for three. Front rims it. Rebound, Amato. Amato with a jump stop. Off the backboard, missed. Off at the rebound for DePina. Another offensive rebound for Clark, who goes up and I believe gets fouled by Newton. That'll be 2 shots for Clark. Clark misses both. Kelly with a rebound out to Locke. Locke drops in the corners. Ivanovsky misses the 3. O'Donnell with the ball. Goes off the screen from Eben. O'Donnell drives, layup, and 1. That foul will be on Kelly. Kelly's first. Ivanovsky on the rebound. Stone picks up full court right away in a 2-1-2 press. Kelly with a drive for 2, breaks the ice for the Tigers. Nice pass by Newton. Amato with the ball. Out top. Oh, nice front cut by Amato. Off at the rebound by Eben. We'll get a reach-in foul or a blocking foul on Locke. Yeah, with a blocking foul. Three team fouls on Tigers. Amato with the ball, driving, blocked by Willard, who didn't even jump, just put his arm up. He was being blocked out pretty much by his guy who was defending. Willard with the ball on the wing. Good to get the ball to the hole. Ivanovsky looking to pass, is blocked out of bounds. Into the game comes number 2, Andrew Sullivan for Jacob Locke, and number 30, I always forget his first name, Justin Grimaldi. I want to call him his brother's name, Jake, but pass inside to Kelly. Kelly draws the blocking foul on Clark. Kelly at the line to shoot 2. Last night from the foul line is where the Tigers really struggled. Had to hit their foul shots, they'd be in the championship game today. Unofficially, I think the Tigers were about 10 for 32 last night for the foul line. I can't be sure. And our counterpart last night was, I think, 8 for 11. Traveling violation called on number 10, O'Donnell. Maddox back into the game, this time for Willard. They picked up a 2-1-2 press last night. Tigers did a tough time handling it, but they 2 from Maddox on a 15-foot jumper. Oh, that was offense by accidental offense right there. DePina for 2 on a layup. Skip pass to Sullivan. Bounce back to Newton. Jump pass to Grimaldi for layup for 2. That's how you break the press, fellas. Don't dribble, pass. Get the ball middle floor, turn and pass. Look to the guy coming backside. Sullivan hesitated a little on a fake there a little bit. Newton with the rebound. Grimaldi up top. Maddox to the screen. Grimaldi dribbled down, kick out to Newton for 3. That's long. Rebound by DePina. Bring it to the right side. No one's stopping the ball. Sullivan does. They drop the ball down to the corner. So an easy 3 for Amato. Uncontested. Kelly made a last-ditch effort to run out there and stop him, but Sullivan's got to hit the back door. Kelly's going to look backside on that. Could be following him a 33 clock. I believe it's his second. Into the game for Tigers, we got him a 20. Nate Santos in for Ben Newton. Grimaldi didn't inbound the ball to Zaire. Kelly looking for Grimaldi. Grimaldi looking for Zaire in a post-up. Lob it to him. Nope, he had him, but gonna lob it to him towards the hoop. They call a foul on Maddox for pushing off. Gonna throw the ball up high and towards the basket so Zaire can step to it. You throw it high, officials aren't looking for the low push off. Into the game at number 20, Elijah Gonzalez. Kelly on coverage here. Good defense by Grimaldi. Maddox on the rebound. Flips up to Sullivan up the left side. Sullivan swings it to Santos. Up top to Kelly. Over to Grimaldi on the wing. Inside to Zaire. We got to move the ball, guys. Zaire fumbles it to Nate. Nate baseline drive and dump the pass to Ian Kelly for 2. That's early 6 points for Kelly. He's got a nice role here for the next couple weeks if he can step into it and help out with the rebounds and the defense of the Tigers. That 3 is good for, I believe, DePina right at the point expires here to end the first. And that'll be a 14-10 lead for Spellman. And we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
In 2023, Easton is a tight-knit community of 25,000 people. But with the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to forget our past. A time when Easton's population was 6,000.
Everybody knew who everybody
everybody
was.
And there was respect.
There was respect for everyone.
When kids enjoyed great freedom and independence.
Everybody was poor at today's standards. And we enjoyed life.
So join me, Priscilla Almquist-Olsen, as I explore what makes Easton so very special with some of its lifetime residents.
I think Easton has so much to offer. And if you're living in a community You have to know it.
Watch Growing Up in Easton Tuesdays at 7 p.m. and Friday at 9 p.m. See you then.
Back in start the second quarter here for the Tigers. We're going to have the same five that ended the first quarter. Much better showing in the first quarter than last night. I would guess Coach McKinnon would be very happy with the way they come out tonight without Jefferson, and a few kids stepped up. Ian Kelly being one of them. Probably the biggest one at this point in the game. That's a deep three for Amato, rebound by Sullivan. Tigers looking to get into the offense. It's like a motion offense. Double screen, Santos up top for three. Front rimmed it. Maddox with a high on the glass, the rebound. Loses the ball. We got a traveling violation. I moved the mic and I wasn't being heard clearly enough. There was a traveling violation on, I think it was Amato, on the ground, sliding, rolling over, I guess. Kelly up top with a dribble drive, handoff to Sullivan. Goes middle, looking to pass for Grimaldi, back out in the left wing. Across to Santos, down to Sullivan on the corner. Bounce pass to Kelly. Kelly can shoot that. Nice. He can drive. Nice. Oh! I like the aggressiveness on Kelly there. That's a block by Sullivan. You don't see that often, the little guy. Great defensive play. Dribble drive, kick out to Amato. Rebound by number 34, Logan Sullivan. Might have got a little push on the back there. Oh. Zaire with the block. I know Zaire's a sophomore, but he's got to maybe sell that a little more, the push in the back where he really takes a hard step off the ball. Sullivan the drive. Oh, I thought he had the lane there. There's two for Sullivan the hard way. Feisty guy in there. Sullivan on the, Ian Kelly on the defense. Zaire with the I'll call it a steal or a tip. Down low, wide open for Zaire. He's got to use his height and athleticism to his advantage. We got a quick timeout for Spellman with a 14-12 lead here early in the second. Tonight's finale will have Classical is playing, for some reason, Dighton Rehoboth from last night that we lost to in the championship game at 7 o'clock. If you're not doing anything, come down to Nixon Gym and see some good basketball. I unfortunately will not be broadcasting that game. ECAT will not be showing that live streaming, sorry. Sullivan putting a little pressure on up court. Back in the game for the Tigers is Willard. He's in for, looks like, Ian Kelly taking a break. Coach will be very happy with Kelly's performance so far tonight. Got Grimaldi covering number 10, O'Donnell. Willard get a little shake and bake by Amato on Willard for 2. good help defense there. I think it was Zaire had a hand up in his face. Amato's definitely their top player, I would think, on the court. I know they're missing a few starters tonight. Willard pass back to Grimaldi for three, back rims it. Santos high up for the rebound, kicks out to Sullivan. Sullivan cuts to the center. Zaire takes a long shot for two. Bit of an 18-foot jump shot there for Maddox. Block for Grimaldi. Grimaldi gets the rebound. Pushing up the left-hand side. They leave him alone. He pulls it for three. Front rims it. Rebound Amato. Amato sets the screen on Grimaldi. Amato. We got to have 3 seconds here, folks. He's been in there. There he's finally getting out. Maddox got to get his hands up defensively to deter that pass. Baseline drive and kick to DePina for three. In the corner right in front of us here. Maddox out in the wing. I don't really think that's his primary position. Yeah, we got travel on Sullivan. Host of Tigers coming in. We got Kelly coming back in. Locke and Whiteside replacing Santos, Sullivan, and Maddox. Once again, Coach McKinnon using his bench, deep in his bench again tonight. Keeping fresh legs out there. Tigers trail by 5. About a little past halfway through the second. Amato, I don't think it's come off the court for Spellman. Gets the screen. Oh, it's an illegal screen, correct. Good call. Amato tried to sneak behind his defender, and I think it was Kelly who was stepped in to help and caused a illegal screen. Kelly inbounds to Grimaldi. They're just picking up full court man. Whiteside on the baseline corner. Bounce pass to Willard. Willard bounce pass to Kelly. Kelly for two. It's a quick 10 points for Ian Kelly. That's, Kelly on the rebound. Sorry, it's 8 for Kelly, not 10. Jacob Locke loses the ball. It's going to be a foul on Whiteside. Going to be 2 shots for DePina. Whiteside's first. Amato being the floor general did. We got we'll call it a pacing substitution here. DePina gets the first of his 2. That's good. Into the game is Zach Ivanovsky, back for the Tigers, replacing Grimaldi. So our second one is good. Tigers trail by 5 with 2:30 left to go in the Oh, Whiteside might have got away with the travel there. Willard bounced pass to Kelly. Kelly bounced back to Willard. Willard for the 8-foot jump shot with a miss. Amato takes right to Ivanovsky. Misses the layup. Kelly with the nice feed from Locke. Kelly does run the floor very well for a tall, I'd say. He's not that big. He's just tall. But that's a nice screen. Coach McKinnon looking for a foul there. Coach McKinnon said he stepped into the charge, and we've got a foul there on number O'Donnell on the reach in on a fast break for the Tigers. Lock up top. Dribbling, kicks out to Whiteside. To the corner, swings it back up top for Ivanovsky with the shot. Straightaway three, it's good. Ties the ball game up for the Tigers. Ivanovsky in the coverage of O'Donnell. O'Donnell he got a step on Ivanovsky. Ivanovsky tried to reach across. Calling for a blocking foul. It's only the second team foul for team. Coach Perry calling the calls for the Spellman. Oh, White's, nice follow by number 10. I believe that's, it might have been Kelly, I think. I'm not sure who scored that one. Nice follow up by the Tigers. Ivanovsky missed the first one. I think it was Kelly who made that follow-up layup, number 21. We got a pushing foul on Locke. That's his second. Team's third. Some substitutions here for Tig. It looks like Sullivan's going to come in for Locke. DePina hits his foul shot. And then Newton comes into the Whiteside. If we can find our role and everybody knows their role, they go in for a couple minutes here and there and they get certain things to do, I think the Tigers have a fighting chance tonight and hopefully lead to the next 2 weeks of without Jefferson, that we can create some good basketball, team basketball. Kelly inside for two on a feed from Sullivan. Tigers up 25-22 with just under 40 seconds to go. Kelly on the smaller. Willard with a scramble, gets out to Kelly. Away for two and a foul. All that was made possible by the effort of Jake Willard on the floor, popping it up forward to Ian Kelly. Fouls on number 33, Clark. That's his second. Kelly off the mark on the free throw. Nice hustle play again. It's going to be Tigers ball. I didn't see who hit the floor there. It was kind of out of my, blocked from my view by coaches. Kelly up top, across to Sullivan, about 15 on the game clock. Pina very handsy on Sullivan, got a hand on him, and if you were telling him to get him off, Sullivan with the attempt. Amato with the last second basket on a fast break. So Sullivan was on a attempt there, and Willard went for the rebound, and they were looking for a foul, but was not. Tigers take a 2-point halftime lead, and we'll be back.
There's a storm.
Join me, Priscilla Almquist-Olsen, to explore the town of Easton and its interesting, engaging, ordinary, and extraordinary people, and meet a smorgasbord of guests, including artists, authors, musicians, business owners, community organizations, clergy, local leaders, etc., etc., etc. Community Forum at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and 1:30 p.m. on Saturdays. See you then.
Hi, I'm Jen from Fantasy Crafts. Turn your average household items into fun for the whole family. Let your imagination run wild. It was my decision. You be quiet over there. Fantasy Crafts playing Monday at 3 p.m., Wednesday at 1 p.m., only at ECAT.
Hi there, I'm Gail Devins, and join me as we discover all the businesses that made Easton great. This is a wonderful, wonderful place. I cannot wait. I want to do it. I want to go there. I am definitely coming back, and I know you will too, because I'm telling you something. It is absolutely amazing in here. What a wonderful way to discover Easton. It's right here in Easton. Showing at noon on Mondays, 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, and 11 a.m. on Fridays, only on ECAT.
Hello, welcome to Easton News. I'm Abby Kitchenham.
And I'm Jack Ryan, and together we bring you everything you need to know about Easton, including politics.
The annual town election is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023.
Community events.
Be inspired. Counseling presents a parent and child coping workshop centered around a new year and new beginnings.
And sports.
Pressure builds diamonds, so we live by that every day of practice, going into every game.
With APCSM guest segment Pet of the Week.
Hi, I'm Katie with the Animal Protection Center, and today we have a little Iris.
With help from special correspondent Wyatt Fain. Join us
for Easton News.
Playing 6 o'clock Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
Hello everybody and welcome to the official first episode of Eatin' with ECAT. My name is Joseph Taft.
I'm Jack Ryan.
And I'm Abby Kitchenham.
We are, in fact, your co-hosts, and we are determined to bring you all the big eats that you can handle. So listen, if you're a foodie, you're not going to want to miss any of the action. Check out our website, www.eastoncat.org, or find us on social, at EastonCat, to find this episode on demand.
Oh, you're going down, Kitchen. You're going down. You're going down.
I got through the foam, and I'm getting a little more down to... It's like...
The fact that there's jelly in this just unsettles me.
A Reuben sandwich is the best sandwich out. The sauerkraut mixed with the Thousand Island and the rye bread.
This is something I have never seen before.
We're good. We're all family here.
Where does the ice cream begin?
Big
and
bite.
The whipped cream. And
No more plate.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of For the Love of Words. After a 3-year hiatus, join me, John Holgerson, and
Priscilla Almquist Olson,
as we interview poets and musicians.
Could you give the audience a little summary of your background as a child?
When I turned 7 or so, we were car bombed. That stuck out.
And have them share their love of words.
Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me?
A thin broth of moonlight caught in the trees spreads across the garden brush, so one side of every stick shimmers while the other sides melt into one another, a mass grave of cherry, pear, and pine.
For the Love of Words at 7 p.m. on Thursdays.
At ECAT, we're here to keep you connected and involved in the community. On ECAT, you can explore the town with Gail Devins.
Hello, I'm Gail Devins, and welcome to our show, Discover Easton.
Tell your story with Harrison Young on Topic Time.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young on a...
Learn something new with the Ames Free Library. Relax with the Ron Van Dam Show.
Ron Van Dam Show, that's who I am. I'm Ron Van Dam. Thank you so much.
Check in on the latest in live town meetings.
2022 Select Board meeting, and Happy New Year.
Stay up to date with Oliver Ames High School news and live sports.
Tiger Talk.
Share your thoughts on the community forum.
Welcome to Community Forum.
And listen to some exciting new music. So stay connected with Easton Community Access Television.
In 2023, Easton is a tight-knit community of 25,000 people. But with the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to forget our past. A time when Easton's population was 6,000.
Everybody knew who everybody
everybody
was.
And there was respect.
There was respect for everyone.
When kids enjoyed great freedom and independence.
Everybody was poor at today's standards, but we all were in the same boat and we enjoyed life.
So join me, Priscilla Almquist Olson, as I explore what makes Easton so very special with some of its lifetime residents.
I think Easton has so much to offer, and if you're living in a community,
Back here at Nixon Gym at Oliver Ames High School, we have Tigers with a 2-point lead. some quick non-official stats. We had Ian Kelly with 16 points. Zaire Maddox with 4. Zach Ivanovsky with 3. Andrew Sullivan with 2. And Justin Grimaldi with 2. DePina had 14. Amato had, I believe he had 9. And O'Donnell with 2 for the visitors from Brockton, Cardinal Spellman. Both teams look like they come back with a Tigers had the same starters as the first half and the second half. Difference is number 20 for Willard with a missed layup, baseline layup. Amato passes to O'Donnell, drives to his left, pull up about 15 for 2. Ties us up here. They're saying it looks like number 20 Gonzalez is starting the second half for Spellman in place of Eben. Willard on the inbounds. Willard back on the right wing here. Drives baseline to kick out to Ivanovsky. Ivanovsky up top to Locke. Locke looking for a screen from Maddox. Goes against opposite way. Jacobs going to take that shot. He tried to disrupt to Ivanovsky, who's making a baseline cut. DePina to Eben. Back to DePina up to the left side, being guarded by Newton. Takes it middle. Takes him to the hole. Puts it up off the glass. And good. Basket is good. Foul is going to be on 13, Ben Newton. It's DePina for 2. On a foul shot to come. That is Newton's second. DePina stays perfect from the line, 5 for 5. They're not pressing, they're just picking up full court man-to-man. Ivanovsky pulls for 3, good. Right in on DePina, close coverage. Ties the game up. DePina pass inside to O'Donnell. Willard with a rebound out to Newton. Newton back to Willard, who drives, kicks out to Zaire. So 15-footer, misses rebound by DePina, being covered by Locke. Oh, little miscommunication. Who's taking it by him in a switch? No one. They leave DePina alone. He drills a 3 from the left wing. Ivanovsky back up top to Newton. Ivanovsky holding the ball. We gotta move. Zaire's been staying in the same spot for about 15 seconds. Not up top to give. Nice pass by Willard. Got tipped by Clark, I believe. Get DePina being covered by Locke. Locke gets screened. They're going to call a foul. Number 33, he kind of gave him a little hip check. You got Clark trying to say he had the ground and move, and we got Kelly in. Kelly's in for Willard. Guessing coach didn't like Willard's behind the back pass to Zaire. That went for a turnover, but Ivanovsky on the take. Oh! Ivanovsky on the charge. Into the game is number 24. Donnie Knoll for Spellman. That is Ivanovsky's second foul. Pina up top being guarded by Locke. Amato with Kelly on him. Amato drives, dishes to number 20. That is Elijah. That shot was by O'Donnell, tipped out of bounds by Newton. And a rebound attempt. Remain Spellman ball with a 3-point lead here. Front rims it in. Ivanovsky can't secure the rebound. Locke with the steal. Right to Kelly. Kelly back to Locke. Locke got smacked in the face. Zaire for a 18-footer. Misses the mark. Kelly and the swing and a miss on the block. The Amato miss, rebounded by. That was rebounded by Locke, brought up court and dropped it Io for 3. Ties the ball game. That's 3 threes for Zach. Oh, Zach almost had a steal there. Might have got away with a foul. They're going to call him for foul there. Whoop. They're going to call red 24 on a block. Spellman's confused on whose ball it is. They thought the foul was going to be on the Tigers. Foul was on number 24, Donnie Knoll. Sullivan subbed in for Locke here. Sullivan bringing up center court. Looking for a screen from Locke. Nice pass down low to Zaire, who misses. Nice pass by. That's going to be a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They'll call a foul on Kelly there. That was a nice pass down low for the Tigers on Newton to Zaire. Misses a layup. That's Kelly's second foul. I think DePina got his feet tangled up there on Sullivan, and D'Amato for 3 in the corner. Good. Zaire take it to the lane. Throws it up off the backboard and good. Foul's going to be on number 24. That is Knoll. I believe it's his second. Willard into the game for Newton. Maddox now with 6. Front rims it. Ivanovsky with a tip. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. The ref did not see it. O'Donnell up court, right side. Looking for DePina. Being guided by Sully. Goes left, right, backwards. Little fade away for DePina. Sullivan being guided by DePina. Closely guided, I should say. DePina's right on him. Sullivan with a floater. Good. For 2. That is Sully's shot. He loves to take it to the hole against the tall defenders. Ivanovsky might have tried to look for a foul there. Sullivan gets beat off the left to DePina for 2. Scoring pace is picked up here. Ivanovsky to the hole with the floater, gets blocked by number 20, Elijah Gonzalez taking it coast to coast with his left hand, lays it in. Tigers with a quick timeout. Ivanovsky looking for a foul, and it's no avail. 1:42 left to go here in the third quarter. Spellman takes a 5-point lead. Scoring for Spellman has been all Amato and DePina, all but 3 baskets. 2 by O'Donnell and 1 just right there by Gonzalez. DePina with 3 threes, Amato with 2. Amato's got, looks like 12. Looks like 24 for DePina. Into the game for the Tigers is Anthony Rhodes, number 22. Spellman showing a press, and they back off. Amato down low covering Kelly, who's got the definite size advantage. But the quickness, DePina steps around, takes the pass away. Blocked out of bounds by, I think it was Kelly, not sure. Amato inbound, up top to O'Donnell. O'Donnell being guarded by Rhodes. Rhodes Kelly with a bump. I believe that's his third. Number 24, Elijah Gonzalez going to the line for 2. First one is good. Grimaldi coming in for Kelly. That one off the front rim. Rebounded by DePina. Gets it back out top to Amato, to O'Donnell, who gets a wide open layup. Missed it. Sullivan on the rebound. Rhodes hits the hardwood. Sullivan going up court with O'Donnell riding him the whole way. Sullivan for a deep 3, and it's good. Willard on a one-man press. He's not letting Amato touch the ball. He's trying. Sullivan is defense on DePina. DePina on Sullivan. Trading blows, looks like, out there. Got 22 seconds left to go. Amato's with his forearm on him, which you can do. You just can't have your hand. Sullivan to the hole. Lays it up and in with his left. Oh, Grimaldi misses the tip. The putback. Tipped out of bounds. All Rames timeout. We'll have the ball under the hoop. Trailing by 3 with 11.8 left to go in the third.
Got it right.
These are big out-of-bounds plays under your own hoop. I like to convert in these 75% of the time coming over the basket or some type of points here. A lot of teams just like to get the ball in bounds. I always want to really dial it up for a shot. Sullivan gets it into Willard, cuts the basket. Basket is good. And one. That is, Amato went down hard. Remains down. That is going to be... That's Willard's first basket tonight, which I'm surprised. Unofficial, of course. Amato, I believe, has been on the court the entire game tonight. He's going to go off to the bench and try to walk it off. Into the game is number 3, Lormill. Will at the line to shoot 1. Tie this game up. He does. Good deep, no one, and we're going to have an opportunity to take the lead. Somebody had a missed defensive assignment there. Not sure who, but right now it doesn't matter. We got a tie game with 5.9 seconds left in the quarter. The Tigers, who would think trailed by 4. Sully gets one off for 3, a floater, and it's good! It's good for 3 for Sullivan. What a shot. Excellent finish to the third. As I was saying, the Tigers went to the quarter down 4. Now we're going to have a +7 on the quarter for the Tigers. And with that, we'll take a quick break to our sponsors and be back for the final 8.
There's a storm.
Join me, Priscilla Almquist-Olsen, to explore the town of Easton and its interesting, engaging, ordinary, and extraordinary people, and meet a smorgasbord of guests, including artists, authors, musicians, business owners, community organizations, clergy, local leaders, etc., etc., etc. Community Forum at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and 1:30 p.m. on Saturdays. See you then.
And we are back. Coming off a Sullivan runner from 3 to end the quarter. We're going to have Tigers with a 3-point lead with Spellman to inbound. Amato up top was guarded by Willard. Sullivan on DePina. We can just shut those two plays down. Willard is just trying to manhandle Amato off the ball. Sullivan is chasing DePina around. If everybody else can just maintain and help out where they can, we can. Willard, sorry, that was Kelly. Amato took it to Kelly's body. I'm going to disagree with that call. Kelly had the swat on the floor. Amato created the contact. Foul should have been on Amato. Right into his chest. But officials didn't see that. Game officials didn't see it that way. Amato ties it up. Sullivan brings it up court. We had a substitute. We had Grimaldi just come in for Ian Kelly. But we get Willard takes it to the wing, drops it to Zaire. Zaire up off the rebound, fumbles it off of Spellman player, number 33, Ben Clark, off his leg. Tigers ball out of bounds. Sullivan inbound it. Zaire was open early. Zaire with 2. Nice bounce pass from Sullivan. We're like that, seen that bounce pass there a split second sooner. DePina on the drive, kick to O'Donnell for 2, off the mark. Zaire tips it to himself. Nope, comes away with it. Zaire blocks the DePina attempt. That was more of a flop. I think it was a foul on Sully, definitely, but I think the little acting job by number 33, Sully's first. Amato being guarded by foul is going to be on Willard. O'Donnell at the line. Misses his first. Lock in for Sullivan. Sullivan did a great job on covering DePina. But fresh legs here for Locke. O'Donnell for a second. Cuts the Tigers lead to 1. Pina covering Locke. Zaire with the screen on I go for 3. Back rims it. Oh! Rebound tip to 23. Eben. Up the court with O'Donnell on Grimaldi on him. Off of Grimaldi. Ben Newton in for Grimaldi. Oh. As the ball was being inbounded to get a timeout, Spellman. I'll recap. Sullivan looks like he's got 10, Maddox 8, Ivanovsky 9, Willard 3, Grimaldi 2, and 16 still for Kelly, who's yet to score in the second. And apparently Mike Perry, the coach of Spellman, has locked him down, changed some defensive strategy. Of course, coming into the game, they didn't know who was going to step up for our big fellow, Mr. Jefferson Smock, who's out. Kelly played well early on and still playing well, just hasn't had the scoring chance he had in the first. Majority of the scoring coming from DePina and Amato have got 90% of the scoring for the Spellman. Got some changes defensively for the Tigers. We got going to a, looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Make them shoot from outside. We just can't let the two shooters shoot, which DePina misses from the foul line. Rebounds Zaire. Drops it back to, and it looks like another turnover for the Tigers. Oh, nice tip from behind by Ben Newton to stop the fast break. Lost track of that for a second. With, who fumbled it there was either Jacob or Ben. Ben did a great job saving 2 points. Hey. Up top we have Newton covering O'Donnell. O'Donnell dribble handoff to Amato, who takes it hold, throws it up. Newton was straight up. Newton gets a rebound. Tigers settle it down. 5:15 left to go. Willard to Ivanovsky. Ivanovsky pump fake. Ball up top to Zaire. No rebounds under there. Willard makes a crash to the boards. That was a close call. They're going to say it was off Willard. But I'm not a fan of that shot from Zaire from 18 to with nobody underneath. We had a foul on DePina on a push-off. Tigers with a 1-point lead with exactly 5 minutes to go. We're holding, look at everything going on inside there. Ivanovsky screening, get the shot off. Zaire comes down with a rebound, but loses control. We're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Tigers ball. A lot of things going on the inside here with screens and push-offs and holding on defense. And Maddox comes up for a screen. DePina's gonna pick up his second on a arm chop down on the drive by. Yep, we're gonna shoot two. We're waiting to see him. They were gonna say 2 shots. Jacob block at the line for 2. Block misses the first. Into the game for the Tigers is going to be Ian Kelly. I think he's got at least 3, maybe 4 fouls. I'm not quite sure, but can't worry about that now. Locke makes the second. Extends the lead to 2 for the Tigers. Oh, got away with a travel. Locke looking for an offensive foul. There's a nice screen. That's going to be a foul on Locke for hooking and dragging down Ben Clark. That's a third on Locke. Sully quick off the bench to substitute for Locke. Amato inbounds. Ooh, thought it from here it looked like he was open, but Kelly going for the steal. We're going to call a foul on Kelly for a push. That could be the team's 5th foul. 5th. And that's Kelly's 5th. Great game for Kelly. Great first half anyways. Getting a little foul trouble there in the second. Early in the pick up a couple quick ones in the third. Willard back in. Clark good from his first one. Cuts the lead to 1. Clark good in the second. Sully being guarded by Amato up court. Sully up the left-hand side. Cross court to Willard. Willard to Ivo. Ivo back to Maddox working good deep. That's a good pass by Ivo to Maddox. That's where you got to throw it, high and away. Nice assist by Ivo. When you do that, Isaiah can get a little push off if he wants, with because the ref's not looking down low and the ball's thrown up high. Nice offensive play. 2-man action for Will. Needs to pull this out. He's got no numbers. Swing it out. Coach called timeout. So no shot attempt there. Coach called timeout. He thought Willard was stuck. A couple defenders around him, and you can't take your timeouts with you. Might as well use them. Good call. Tigers lead by 2. 3:44 left here. Spellman will be shooting 2 for every foul that the Tigers have here on out. There is no more one-on-one situation in high school basketball. It's all done by quarters, five fouls a quarter, and you're shooting 2. Coach McKinnon calming his guys down, giving them strict orders, and maybe good out of bounds play here, get another quick basket. On the court for the Tigers, we have Sullivan, Ivanovsky, Willard, Newton, and Maddox. Newton inbound. They've seen that play a couple times. I'm pretty sure they're not going to fall for it. Newton out top, down to Zaire, who's on the ground. Ivanovsky short arms it, front rims it. Willard tipped from behind on the rebound. Tipped his own shot attempt back out to Ivo. Coach McKinnon telling the Tigers to calm down, set up, reset. Maddox trying to come up and set a screen. Newton down to Willard. Willard kicks out to Ivo for 3. Oh, back rims it. Willard on the, nope, that's going to be O'Donnell come out of with the ball. Thought Jake had a good angle on it. Number 23, Evan with the ball on the right wing. We're going to have an illegal screen on 33. Clark. I think that foul was on Jake Willard. I mean, he's sitting here in front of me talking. I think he got away with one there, but we'll take it, Jake. You got to take when you can get them. Defensively, you can't play defense with your arms out. Ivanovsky's shot is blocked. He's calling for a foul. We're going to stop complaining to the refs. Coach is telling the guys to get back on defense. Evan with the Amato with the attempt. Foul will be on Maddox. That'll be his second. Both teams are grinding up there. Clock at the line for 2. Tigers fans starting to get into it. Silences them. Cuts the Tigers lead back to 1. Ref having a nice little chat with Ivanovsky. Clock shot up. And it's good, no good. Newton on the rebound. Tigers maintain a 1-point lead with 2:20 to go. Maddox looking to come up and set a screen. There's a double screen off Newton, but Tully couldn't get him the ball. Newton to Willard. Willard down low to Maddox. Maddox puts the ball on the floor, doesn't go anywhere, which I hate. You can't put the ball on the floor and not go anywhere. Willard loses control going for a shot. Might have got tipped away. Newton on the foul, I believe, from behind. That is going to be on Newton. That's going to be on the ground. Oh, it's going to still be 2 shots. That is Amato for 2. Amato's 2 for 2 in the day. Tied game 51 all with 1:47 left. It's the next. Coach Perry takes a timeout with 1:47 left to go. Well, at least we had an entertaining game for the consolation game. Both teams giving it their all, leaving it all on the floor. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Game could come down to foul shots. And as of right now, the Tigers have taken 6. They are 4 for 6. Make that 4 for 7. And Spellman is 5. They've attempted 19. They got 13 for 19. Here we go. Inbound to Sully. Spellman just putting up, just going man to man, full court, trying to put a little pressure on Tapina right in Sully's back pocket. They hand off to Newton. Newton being guarded by Tapina. Sullivan on the drive. Got blocked. The shot up by O'Donnell, not rebounded by Spellman. Tapina way up by half court being guarded by Ivanovsky. Lose the ball out of bounds. With no, Ivanovsky actually backing off him. Ivanovsky's backing off and Tapina lost track of the ball, and it'll be Tigers ball, trailing 1 with 1:04 left. Tigers take one of their final 2 remaining timeouts. All right, here we go. We got minute 4 down a point. No fouls to give for the Tigers. 1 foul to give for Spellman, which is the way this quarter's been played out. I can't believe there's only been 3 fouls called on Spellman. But we'll get Ivanovsky, Newton, Willard, Zaire, and Sullivan in the game for the Tigers. Inbound to Sullivan, being guarded by Tapina. But Willard trying to post up on O'Donnell. They got help behind him. Newton with the 3. Coach calling for no fouls. Going to try to play good defense here. We got time. We're only down 1. We don't need the foul. Ivanovsky on O'Donnell. O'Donnell hands off to Amato. Back to O'Donnell. Back to Tapina. Tapina crossover Sully. Sully makes a great job getting back, recovering. 5 on the shot clock. Oh! Amato throws one up. Rims out. Zaire couldn't secure the rebound. The ball was tipped. Ball was tipped by Amato right to Tapina. With 3.4 left to go, we're going to have 2 shots for Tapina. I think Sully fouled him to try to get the ball back. Tough break for the Tigers. DePina has not missed tonight. No line. He is 6 for 6. Coach McKinnon uses his final timeout to come up with a play. We got 3.4 left to go. DePina is 6 for 6 from the line. He's got 3 threes and 5 other baskets. That's good enough in my book for player of the game. 25 for DePina. The team's 53. Amato has 19. The Tigers have 3 scorers in double figures. 3. It'd be Sullivan with 10, Maddox with 10, and Kelly with 14. No, excuse me, 16 for Kelly. Ivanovsky with 9. Wouldn't mind seeing a nice Ivanovsky 3 here to get him to double digits and a nice win. Or even Sully on a nice little runner from the 3-point line again. But we'll see what the coach is going to run up. You got Grimaldi, Sullivan, Willard, Newton, and Willard in the game. DePina shooting, Amato back deep on Grimaldi. And he missed it. Gets to Willard. Willard dribbles up court. He's got another dribble in her if he wants. Oh, he hits it! He walked off! That is good for 3 from Willard! What a way to end the game! What a way to end the game. Wow. I thought he could have taken another dribble and got the shot off. Jake said, no, Mr. Casey, I do not. Coach, I'm going to let it go from here. Hits the rim a couple times, and Tigers walk away with a 54-53 lead. Win, excuse me. What a game what a shot by Jake. Tigers get their first win of the season. Great job by Spellman. Whew. A great game. Kids never gave up. What a way to end the year for the coach. Gets his first win as a Tiger. And couldn't pick a better ending. I'm not sure if we're going to stay on for our tournament team here. They usually give one player from each team a tournament trophy. I'm guessing, I don't know. I would say, in my opinion, I'm going to give it to DePina from Spellman, and I would give it to Ian Kelly. But you can't take out Sullivan's 3 at the half, was huge, and you can't take out Willard's game-winning shot at the end. Willard ended with 6, Sullivan with 10, Zaire with 10, and Ian Kelly with 16. But hey, coach got a tough decision who he's going to choose. And here we go.
From Cardinal Spellman and Oliver Ames. First, from Cardinal Spellman, Javon DePina.
And Javon DePina is the recipient from Spellman.
And from Oliver Ames, Jake Willard.
And Jake Willard is tonight's winner for the Tigers. It is a tournament player, so he had a pretty good game last night. Both teams will end the game at 1-4, and we will see you guys here, I believe, for the girls next Monday, maybe, or Tuesday for the girls, and maybe Friday for the boys against Mansfield for the boys. I know that. But we'll see you guys then. Have a safe and happy New Year's.
Oliver Ames Sports are sponsored by Bank of Easton, the Easton Lions Club, Doug King Builders Incorporated. ECAT would like to thank all the sponsors for the help of the production of OA Sports.